Okay, so here we have my little game that I've created. And so in the assets, we have our audio folder, our little pixel folder with the with our strawberry, which is classed as our coin, as you can see. I've given it its own little sound. It's classed as a strawberry, but this is what I've used for a coin. It's been given a box collider, a bit of an animation system which came with it. Yeah, we've got my player, who, when I scroll in, is the little pink character. It's been given a rigid body, a box collider, an animator controller, and a player controller script. And I've set him to the middle of the screen, which is 0, 0, 0, and for the coin, the position is 0, -4, 0, allowing it to be the bottom. This also has its own coin script, which we can go into details very shortly. So here we have also a windscreen, which is hidden. It says it's hidden, and the win text as well, which the input class as you win, and it should appear just in the very top corner, or in the very top center around here, as well as a space bar, score bar that will be located up in the top left over here. We've also got walls as barriers, which all of them have box colliders. So basically, the character needs to be able to move and grab and touch the strawberry. Now, if we look into the scripts, which I will show here, we've got the coin script, which isn't too big, but we've allowed audio clips to be included with it, and we've been given that if the coin or the strawberry has been touched by the player, by the object known as player, it will jump into the player controller script, and also so when the player is touching, and the player touches or triggers the coin, there will be a log that says that the coin has been acquired. It will add 25 points down here. It'll add 25 points to each of the scores, and it will also play a random audio sound, which is in the game manager's control. Now, here, which I should have added a bit more notes, the cam height and the cam width are allowing, demonstrating how much of the screen the strawberry can go, and the floats with the random range allows it that once the coin has been triggered, it will disappear from its original location and reappear in a random spot on the screen. We go over to the game manager. This is mostly just having an audio list. So as we said from the coin script, it will source audio clips that I've implemented into the gaming system, which there are 3 of them. And when the coin has been triggered, it will pick one of the three that is in there and create a sound. The player controller, I should have gone back up to the start, has its speed, has a float score right now of 0, that's the starting of it. It also has the sprite renderer, the box collider, the rigid body, and the animator. It also, and they are basically allowing for when it touches an object or a wall, it triggers and either stops it from the walls, stops moving from the walls, or it, when touching the coin, it creates the trigger to destroy it and then make the coin reappear. So we go down here, we have the animator, the sprite the rigid body and box collider. This allows it to be able to basically run and move around the screen. And here we have, down here is when we input our keys, and I'll get to it, we have specific ones for the player to move. It will use the run animation. With down here, with these ones here, this section, it will determine which way the character is moving. So if I'm moving it to the left, it should turn to the left, and if to the right, it's facing right. If it's not moving, it's just sitting idly. This is where player run animation is equal to false. Here are the specific keys to move the player. So we have our floats and if statements, and with the move Y being vertical and the X being horizontal, we've allowed it so if we press the key W on the keyboard, if we press W on the keyboard, it moves up. And S will move it down, A it moves to the left, and D it moves to the right. Underneath here, this is where we add a statement that will show up and say when our player triggers the coin, it'll come up with I have whatever the score is. So the first time it'll touch, it will say it should say I have 25 points, and it'll keep accumulating with each time the coin is triggered. If the score if we go back up, we've initialized that the maximum score of it is to be 100. So when we get to it, the game should allow to have only 4 times the coins, the player to touch the coin 4 times in each one. And when it gets to 100, here is the script that should make it that when it reaches 100, the bar is full and the screen will come up saying that you win. Yeah, so those are my scripts. And if we can come here, we've allowed animations. Animator to come up. We've got the run is running and all that. Yes. So if we play it now, once it loads, you should have the player in the blue in the center, of the screen, little strawberry starting down here, and you can see just a very tiny amount of the bar up here. This is just representing 0. So if I press S, is it not working? What is going on? Oh, there we go. So S is moving it down, W is up, D is to the right, and A is to the left. Now, touch the coin. For some reason, I'm not sure why, the You Win screen has popped up already, but it keeps moving, and there should be audio. I cannot figure out for the life of me why there is no audio here. Maybe if I try something else. It does work. It does. There we go. Not sure if you can hear it, but this is the end result I have. So it's not perfect, but I've got a game that's functioning decently. And that is my assessment.